Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm just getting ready for that Big Daddy King KRS-One. I just setting the tone for y'all, enjoy. That's all. That's all. I know when you're singing, I'm like, oh, y'all like, whoa, what's this go up there doing, enjoy? What's he doing? Is that legal? What you think it said? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, my brothers. And I would like to tell everybody, John, if I haven't, welcome to another edition to.
Welcome, the Hood Announcement. This edition to the Hot Seat, we try to bring you a perspective of the 215 Delaware Valley and what really goes on with the heartbeat of Philadelphia and the sports that sets the tempo. Give me 3-4 quarter. See if you like it. Smell me?
Hey, now that's the way we're gonna start that. Good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Disco. Like I tell you, Cat, I'm always trying to figure out to find out something, you know what I mean, that might interest y'all. And, you know what? Well, like I said, I've been kind of busy, but you know what I mean? I'm going to start getting these things out here a little quicker and join. Cause like I said, I've been on top of a lot of stories before they bust and join. I'm keeping that 100. Folks that know me know, you know what I'm saying? But I just been a little too late. Like I told you, it's really hard. I'm the podcaster, I'm the editor, I do the lighting, I do the editing, I do the music, I do the sheesh. I do the call-ins. Sheesh. Hey, man. But like I said, I'm just trying to figure what do I have interesting that you cats might like, you know what I mean? Because I'm always trying to find something. But then I came up to it. I said, you know what I'm going to talk to my people about because it's been bothering me? Here we go. Ta-da. The birds. Now, this subject I've been kind of, because it's really touchy to me. Because, but you know what? I'm not going to speak as a fan right now. I'm going to speak as a person outside looking in. A lot of people, we want to see well with Jalen Hurts. And I want Jalen Hurts to succeed. But the crazy things about this Jalen Hurts situation, I'm going to keep it 100. Our coaches are novelties too. What I mean by our coaches are novelties too, he's new, Jalen's new. He's a rookie, even though Jalen played last year. My thing is both of them are playing on learning curves. And it's going to be really hard because we're trying to see what type of play scheme this man is running, and so far he's doing a bunch of RPOs, and we find that the only one that's really getting hurt by this really is Miles Sanders because he's not in between tackle type of dudes and stuff like that. But we're trying to see what type of play calls this guy has. So far he looks like he's playing on PlayStation, Xbox, just doing a bunch of random plays. No really consistency with certain things, as you can see how the run game is. There's nothing consistent there. And back to Jalen Hurts, it's sorry because if this coach does not pan out, let's just say hypothetically, let's just say he goes 4-13. We don't rush that. Let's just say something crazy. Then I don't see Howie Rosen and Jeff Lloyd letting him coach the whole next year. And he gets the same thing. And that's what I'm saying is bad on Jalen Hurts, because now the next coach comes in. Now they're saying the same thing about him. And he's not the quarterback they brought in. Now his development gets delayed. That's why I'm really wishing for great success out of Jalen Hurts this year, because he's a novelist and the coach is a novelist. The coach is learning on the curve. He's learning on the job. I don't care what people say. He was what Frank Reich do. Man, look, stop it. All right, stop it. And we need linebackers, real linebackers. These linebackers here, man, like I said, they should be on special teams or some type of doing. I don't know what's going on with these linebackers and stuff like that. Maybe it takes time. I do know one time, I do know this from watching them linebackers with Jim Johnson and Ray Rose and stuff. It does take time. When you have a blitzing bunch of linebackers, it does really take time for them to get comfortable with hitting a hole with not showing I'm coming through this hole. You know what I mean? Like I'm coming. You know how like you see some run up and come back. You know what I mean? Some cats, the great linebackers, got a way of showing you. You know what I mean? Playing possum with you. You know what I mean? And our linebackers are not there. Our linebacker's not there. And a lot of cats will say Fletcher this and this and that. But when you go into another scheme, because the scheme last year we had really didn't depend on no linebackers. Howie Rosen hasn't really been drafting no linebackers. You see, they let go Brandon, you know what I mean? And he's been perfect for this year since we're going to run this type of style of defense, which really calls for the linebacker to help the line out. And when your cats are getting double teamed on the line, and linebackers are looking like, because either they're getting caught on the block or they're trying to run around the block to get to the runner, or it gets so bunched up they have because they waited too late to hit the hole. Watch our linebackers, y'all. Watch our linebackers. You know what I mean? Our defensive line would be shine more and more great as soon as them linebackers get up to par. I always wonder why they didn't ask Seth Jones to be our linebacker coach. You know what I mean? I watch him on his podcasts and stuff. This is a man who has about 4 legends up under his belt who's taught him defense, and I've listened to him spit out there. I said, that's why Eagles don't want guys like him in the office, because they don't want dudes to make Howie Rosen look small. Howie Rosen picked Sirianni, y'all, because they don't want someone bigger than him. So, because you got to remember, last time Chip Kelly was there, they didn't fire him, but they put him on the left wing of the wall, and you didn't even know he was in the office. You remember what Kelsey said up there on the platform during the parade? But you know what I mean? Sirianni did not want to be somebody else's yes man. The only one he wanted a yes to was Laurie. You feel what I'm saying? That's why Sirianni's in there, and he doesn't have a strong, opinionated man who knows the X's and O's like a Seth Joyner. That's why they didn't want Deuce Staley in there. Was it? Well, yeah, Deuce did. They wanted to see more from Deuce. But Deuce knows the ins and outs about that organization, and he'll call it like he'll call it. And then you're giving him a chance to understand how y'all work with players and stuff like that. You were showing him too much. You was giving him too much information. Let somebody else show him. That's why they glad someone else shipped him out. The Birds right now, this, like a cat said, this is an experiment year, and I can't believe this. It's too far of a drop off for me from Super Bowl to this. Now we're on to an experiment stage. Linebacker coaches new, quarterbacks new, and I don't know why they don't play Ward more. You know what I mean? I don't know. But we got the Buccaneers coming this town, and believe it or not, the Buccaneers don't have the fastest corners or safeties, and that's why I said I would be shocked if the Eagles beat this game. And a lot of cats, only because I watched that boy Sherman when he came back. I forget when he played against New England, and the boy Myers was giving him that work. You feel what I'm saying? I believe Deontay Smith and I believe Quez Watkins is fast enough to give him that work. Especially Deontay Smith, the way he hits routes and stuff. But you know what I mean? That's going to be a real test, though. But I really believe the Eagles could pull win that. I know a lot of cats say I'm crazy, but I believe they could pull that out, man. I really do, and I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that like that. You know what I mean? Because that's my team, the Birds. You feel me? Go Birds. Let me see who else. What else can I'm talking to you about? Guess who's back? This dude talking about he wants to come back. Yes, I'm talking about Ben Simmons. Now, I don't know if that's him talking about it or is that just Wojo just getting ahead of the game. Now, my thing with this crazy here, John, you know what I mean? This right here, fellas, is what's going on with this Sixers organization here. Now, this is a crazy situation to put people in. They had words, you said words, I ain't never coming back. It sound like a dude leaving the chick, man, I ain't never coming back there. Don't do this, don't do that. He cleared his locker out, God, he took all your clothes and shit, and he left. But now this nigga got to come back, because something ain't right. We been there. Now he got to eat crow. You feel what I'm saying? And now he got to shoot a jump shot. Because don't nobody, what's he going to come in here and do? Play 2-3 weeks, pretend his back hurts, and then sit out so he can get paid, so he can get injury money? Because right now he ain't getting no money. See, you gotta watch that. He's a slick dude. Don't get it twisted. He sit back and calm. He's thinking with his head. Don't get it twisted. That's how I am. I'm real. Dudes know me. I'm real laid back. But you dig him saying? I'm gonna say what I got to say. But Ben, nah. It's no bark in his bite. He's a sneaky dude. You know what I mean? He's real sneaky. And you know, I see him playing a couple weeks, and then he talking about his back because he used to do a lot of things last year. I don't know if y'all cats. Now Joel Embiid gets hurt. He balls out. Joel come back, he sits out. Like, okay, I'm gonna see what you can do without me type of mentality. I don't like that. That's female intuition, and we don't need that in 215. Not at all. If you're not gonna come in here and shoot a jump shot, you dig what I'm saying? Brother, you might as well, you know, it's sad to say, you can sit the rest of them 3-4 years out and rot. And like I know cats, but he's got to get his value up so we can get something for him. If he don't come in here and shoot jump shots at jump, where's his value? That's what cats is want. You know, cats was talking about. It was been different if he was shooting jump shots and did this that. But cats was like, oh wait a minute. You gonna hold out? You're not shooting jump shots. You're not even the best man on your team, and y'all want this, that. He got to come back and prove his value now. And he has to come back and, you know what I mean, all those people he talked about, he got to look them in his face. You feel what I'm saying? This is a real ugly, crazy situation here. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying about that. But winning does cure things, because I'm going to tell you, his ace in the hole was hoping the Sixers come out the gate and mess up. So then, you know what I mean, the Sixers would have to trade him. You know what I mean? That's his only ace in the hole then. You know what I mean? Hoping the Sixers mess up, have to trade him, or some team will doing so bad and they might want him and stuff like that. And now his new ace in the hole is going to be, because I don't think he's going to come in training camp underweight. He ain't going to do the James Harden thing and shit like that. But what I do think he's going to end up doing it, Joe, somewhere in the week or the months or something like that. Because you know we always talk about that back, because he dunk him back, because he don't shoot jump shot. He's going to talk about back strings. That's what I believe is going to happen with Ben Simmons. And he's going to try to get that injury money. And then he's going to go chill over there in Cali with that Kardashian chick. You know what I'm saying? It's really a crazy mess. But if I had my way with him and joint, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you to chill on the bench for a second, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I know it wouldn't happen like that, because I would like to see Maxie and them other Bulls ball. You know what I mean? Because if I could say one thing, Philly, if this thing could get out to 63,000 people, when he step on that court, every time he don't, we should encourage him to shoot a jump shot. We should every time, shoot. And if he don't shoot, boo him. Especially if it's a wide open shot he should have shot. I mean, you know, let's not be petty like he is. But let's encourage him when it should be encourage him, and let's give him some real Philly love. That's all I can say about that. So, I hope you enjoyed what I had to tell you today, folks. I hope you liked it. If not, you know what I mean, let me know. If you did, let me know. You know what I mean? Subscribe, push the like button, you know what I mean? You help me, I help you. You cats know I like to party, but shit, I need some money to party with. You dig what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. Peace.
Welcome, the Hood Announcement. This edition to the Hot Seat, we try to bring you a perspective of the 215 Delaware Valley and what really goes on with the heartbeat of Philadelphia and the sports that sets the tempo. Give me 3 for a quarter. See if you like it. Smell me?